Hello, C.L. Lewis LLC, Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis is the owner, founder, CEO of C.L. Lewis LLC. We are doing a independent reporting and a treacherous, bitch-ass, fucktard landlord, Kirk Brian Lewis, Kirklouis. B is his middle initial. 3166 Edison Drive, Edison Drive, Bay City, Michigan. 48706 is his home address. He is a public, but he's a retired public worker. He had worked in the school system, public school system. He is a 79 or 80-year-old dementiated asshole. And that house right over there, that truck, and this property over here is the snitch or the rat. And what's that jail saying? Snitches get stitches and rats get, I can't say the other word right now because it's during me public. That's the snitch, that's the rat. Or that's one of the main snitches and rats. Today, shut her up. And the landlord, Kirk Brian Lewis, said, does not give a 24-hour notice upon coming over to inspect in writing, like what it says in the landlord tenant act. So with saying that, he is breaking that rule. He's been doing this a long time now. From what legal counsel tells me, it's $250 fine per day and or per time. So I'll have to be doing that when he tries to evict me. For it's having, and it's pretty much helping a homeless family, mother 72 years old, son about 38, son's girlfriend about 34, and her daughter, autistic daughter. So with saying this, C.L. Lewis LLC is being nice, trying to help out, and I'm trying to be nice personally and help out because I've been almost homeless before. So with saying that, yeah, he is breaking my landlord-tenant act. I have a lease. I will show you the lease in person. I have a couple pictures of it. And with his Kirk Brian Lewis's driver's license number on it. With the signature too. I can legally see all that because it is a document, public document. And it will be public document when this goes to court. But anyways, my dad or father, Kirk Brian Lewis, was going to power wash the outside. I don't know why he would want to, but whatever, he wants to. I don't really give a care, but he has to technically give me 24-hour notice in writing, right? Okay. By the Landlord-Tenant Act. He does not do that. But those racks right there, all was right there. But it's with my father telling the 72-year-old lady that I'm helping out and her family that he was doing power wash today. Okay. That it's me and her son, Joe, moved those racks from over there. But no, sorry, I should say those racks were right in here. So we moved it to help him out. Obviously, he's being a dick and ass because he came out here and basically intimidated and threatened Joe. Today, before he came to me, I had to take my little survival multi-use baton that I sleep with on my shoulder, literally speaking, on the crooks of my shoulder. I sleep with it. It goes back to like the Andrew Tate type motivational speech type thing, that you sleep with a sword. Okay. It doesn't have to be a physical sword, obviously, but you sleep with a sword, and when you sleep with a sword, when you say, I can't get up, I can't do it, or whatever like that, for whatever reason, all you have to do is pick it up, grab it, and you will say, I can do this. And, well, trust me, that does work. And it also helps with medical when you're trying to calm down, too. So, and this is just some of Joe and his girl's stuff. Homeless people that is trying to, and they're just trying to get, on their feet. Okay. But this is the backyard. It's very, very neat. Very, very, very kind. But yeah, so let me walk you around to the front. And this address, where it's C.O. Lewis LLC and Brian Lewis is at, is 804 Woodside Avenue, Essexville, Essexville, Michigan, 48732. If there's anyone out there that can protect me, please protect me. Right now, it will be very, very much needed, let's say. Let's just put it that way. It will be very much needed. And of course, everyone who needs to know that already basically knows that, but that's besides the point. Okay. But I just wanted to state that address anyways, just so you guys know. And if you're the cops, the pigs, or the bacon that needs to be cooked up and fried, like very nicely smoked bacon that can be eaten, please have them cooked up, fried, and whatever you want to call it. But I'm not saying to do it as a company or personally, whatever. I'm just saying to that's the way that all cops should be, and all government should be. So if you guys do not like this is freedom of speech, you can go kiss a motherfucking white American ass. This is the area, and right over there you see those domes. That is the Saginaw River. That is where the big boats dump the stuff off. And that's the cool shop. I don't know what they do, but I'm right here. I'm about, give or take, 0.2 to 0.4 miles away from the Essexville pit shop. But yes, so yeah, it's just the general area. But anyways, my father and the landlord does not follow legal law. It states in the contract that he has to follow all legal law. But that doesn't even technically have to be in it. It's just one of those things that it was kindly put in there to help remind him. He says I'm subleasing or subletting when I am not, because they are not paying me for rent. They are not doing that. So it's not a technical sublet or it's subleasing. So so my father, or the landlord, dickhead, fucktard, Democrat thinking person that it cannot handle, let's just say, how do I say this? He cannot handle the, these are the 3 vehicles that is at the snitch's house. He cannot handle freedom of speech. He cannot handle being told, fuck off, fuck you. And he can't handle jack shit of crap in life. But yes, so it's one of those things that, and just so you know, this is the supposed house where one of Terry Pollard's daughters lives. Terry Pollard is a sperm donor for a lady, or from what I was told, and No problem. And basically, this right here is, or was his, sperm donor spot where he deposited the sperm and where two of his kids live. They're all about the same age. Okay. So yeah, this is just a general area that I live in. So you guys know this is Exeterville, Michigan. But yeah, so it's that house right there is the snitcher's house, the rat's house. And what do we do with rats? You technically kill an animal that is a rat. Snitches get stitches in jail. Probably need to happen, but I can't say that for sure. And I cannot advocate that legally. I cannot advocate for that. But my father is a complete bitch, dick, suckhead, Democrat, dementiated, 79 or is 80-year-old Democrat, public educator, everything like that. So technically, if he wants to bitch and moan and complain about, let's just say, everything, he technically can't, because he's a publicly paid fucktard. So let's put it this way, and I have to be a little bit more quiet because the snitches right here are up and recording, probably. So I have to be quiet. I cannot do my normal voice, and I do not have my normal voice because I just had to yell at my landlord with a survival baton in my hand that I sleep with on the crux of my arm at all times for my safety and protection. Okay, for that. So with saying that, since I sleep with that all the time, I had to grab it for self-defense this morning from my father, and to get him out of the fucking house because he was not leaving the house which I am renting that he owns, but I am still the renter, so I have rental rights. And he does not recognize that. This morning, that it's, yeah, I had to protect my property, my place, at all costs today. So he's probably going to try to call the cops on me for threatening them, or it's having a dangerous weapon on myself. But I was in my own private house. Michigan is a stand your ground state, and it's also a castle doctrine state. So that, to be technically, means you can kill a trespasser as long as you don't overdo it. So it's with saying this, and my father has caused the 72-year-old lady to go a little nuts right now. So it's one of those things that I have to go deal with that. But I am documenting this for my protection, for the homeless families' protection. And note I am helping as a company. I am helping personally and as a company, since I'm the owner, founder, CEO of Sale Lewis LLC. My company can help protect people. So we are doing that. But anyways, this is a short little thing here. Oh yeah, and this right here proves that the homeless family, or is one of the members' address, is here. So yes, this is a warning to anyone who rents from their father or mother or is any family member. Do not do it. Never do business with them. Never, ever do business with them. It's not worth it, especially when they get old and dementiated. It gets bad. So I will have to end here because I have to go deal with stuff in my house because of those fucktard idiots. Thank you.